And what you are all going to accept is this kid's winning mentality, character is pretty impressive for someone so young. Guys, you know what this channel is about? It's like, if you guys don't know what the channel is about, guys, come on, guys, you know what we're about. Gid. Gets it done. Gid. And the thing about Gid is, when we're dealing on the highest level, it doesn't matter how. Gid. Jude Bellingham in this dude. See, when Messi was coming through, it was like, oh, this could be the next guy. It started with a tweet. Real Madrid struggling against Union Berlin. And for the third game now, your boy came up with a winning goal. And all I put out, my only tweet was Jude Bellingham full stop. That was the tweet. Jude Bellingham full stop. And thus, the attacks, the abuse were leveled towards me, mainly from Barcelona fans. And I was like, this doesn't make any sense. This doesn't make any sense. And I felt that I need to do a video about this just to bring in context, because I understand. Context is the enemy of modern day football analysis. People speak in absolutes and people don't really care about context when it comes to modern football analysis. But I'm sorry, context is key. Anybody with half a brain or a functioning brain has to add context to everything. So let's have a real honest conversation about Jude Bellingham. Let's be really honest here, because we have to now speak truth to the power here, because I told you, I speak truth. There's a reason why I'm the GOAT analyst, because I speak truth. So let's have an honest convo about what he's doing, and let us add context. Context is key. Context is king. Whether you like it or not, context is key. Context is king. Context is important. Context is critical. So let's go back to his Dortmund days. Homeboy was that dude. Because when I was at Dortmund, I was like, oh, this is a talent. You see, you guys, you know me. You know the kid. Cool, what you do in domestic, what do you do in the Champions League? So, internationally, what are you doing in the AFCON, Euros, Copa America, Asia Cup, World Cup? For club, what do you do in the UCL? Europa League, cool. Conference League, cool, but Europa League, Conference League, UCL. UCL is the highest form of football in club-wise. World Cup is the highest form of football international-wise. And I saw his performances in the UCL and I was like, this kid is something. For a teenager to be this effective is impressive. And I want us to just study that word, because we're going to come back to our word, effective. It's a very key word, and I think that word is the theme of this video, effective. Effective. And I was like, wow, for a guy this young to be this effective and have such an impact on a game at such a level, which is the UCL, I'm impressed. Because we all know what Mbappe was doing as a teenager for Monaco. So I was impressed. So I was like, okay, this is cool. Can you keep on going? Can you keep on going and saying what's up? And his impact at Real Madrid has been amazing. He's winning games. Context. That tweet I put out, I didn't say, man, Jude Bellingham has that technique, or Jude Bellingham is that. No, I just said Jude Bellingham full stop. So people added in their notion of what I may have meant, and they extrapolated their own viewpoints. That's on you. All I said was Jude Bellingham full stop. You were the guys that said, oh, so you don't read the eye test. Oh, so you now think this guy's better than Felix. Oh, so you now think this guy is a true baller. You're now being a hypocrite. You're now going against the foundations that you set up of what is a baller and people who pass the eye test and guys with the Salinis and the short legs. But you extrapolated that. All I said was Jude Bellingham full stop. You didn't know what I meant by Jude Bellingham full stop. You just assumed that, oh, Technique. So that is your stupidity, with all due disrespect. That is your stupidity in assuming that. You see, Jude Bellingham ain't this dude. See, when Messi was coming through, it was like, oh, this could be the next guy. That's not Jude Bellingham. So the kind of things that were said about Messi coming through was, oh, this is the guy. Like, when me and my bro first saw Messi, we're like, people who know football just can see it through the eye test. It's like love at first sight. We just knew the first moment we saw his debut, when Rijkaard brought him through, we were like, okay, no, this is a guy. Now, whether he becomes that dude, we don't know. But we know that, okay, he has it. He's got that 0.1% of those guys. The R9, the Maradona, the Pele. Like Zidane, the select few. Really, Zidane is my guy. But really, we're looking at R9, Pele, like young guys who have that thing at a very young age. And I've never said Jude Bellingham is what Messi is. I've never said that. We move on. We also that goal is called for Santos, goal of the century, goal of the decade. So when Neymar was coming through, we knew that, oh yeah, this is the guy. Now, will he potentially fulfill his potential? We don't know. But when we saw him and we first laid our eyes with that, we don't know. This could be that guy, the 0.1 of the 0.1 of the 0.1%, the select few of the hundreds and hundreds of thousands of players that have been part of this beautiful game. I never said this is Jude Bellingham. So the Messi, Neymar, they are a special group of like, they could get into the GOATs convo. You see, there is a generational convo and then there's an all-time convo. See, Messi and Neymar coming through, they were there in the all-time convo, in the potential all-time convo. Someone like Jude Bellingham, that's the generational convo. You see, Neymar and Messi, these were guys, when they were coming through, could potentially span generations. So multi-generational equals MC squared, ergo all-timers. The all-timers are guys who are multi-generational. The generational guys are generational guys. You could be a great. You could be a legend. Legend, potentially, maybe. See, you can be a great. Legend, horseman, no. You see, the legends and the horsemen, those are multi-generational guys. The generational guys, those are the greats. Those are the greats. Legends and horsemen, those are multi-generational. You see, when this comparison was made with Zidane, I said, don't do this. Jude Bellingham ain't Zidane. He ain't Zidane. I hold Zidane as one of the greatest players of all time, based on what he could do on the pitch. We're talking 98% eye test. We're talking 98% eye test. So he is one of the highest eye test guys. so we're talking 98% eye test. So, and when the comparisons were made with Bellingham, I said, hold your horses. Don't do that to this kid. Because it is unfair to compare him to one of the most gifted footballers the game has ever seen. A guy that was an artist. A true artist. Jude Bellingham means that. And he doesn't need to be. And he doesn't have to be. So we've got to be very clear here. And let's even be clearer now. This is a guy who is one of those guys that is in that Messi Neymar thing. But he's in that environment, but not really in that circle. What do I mean by that? The feeling I get from Yamal is similar to the feeling from Messi and Neymar, but it isn't to the same degree. Because when we first saw Messi and Neymar, we were like, oh, there's something special here. I don't get that to that degree from Yamal, but it's in the ballpark. So if we're comparing Yamal and Bellingham, Yamal is okay, could he potentially be Bellingham? So Yamal is, again, we don't know. We don't know. But he's a guy that could potentially be an all-timer if he continues to develop. Bellingham, no. So Bellingham is in that generational convo. Yamal is a potential multi-generational convo. There's a difference here. Now let's come back to Bellingham now. Now, I think he's better. I do feel technically could probably be better than this player. Because this is a player who I said he did. So people may be shocked by this. I don't think this guy passed the eye test. But guys, and I need to educate you here. The eye test is just the eye test. It's cool to have, and I think it's an important asset to have for people who watch this channel. Since we are football enthusiasts, we are obsessed over football. I think the eye test is an important concept to have. It's not imperative. Because you can pass the eye test with flying colors, but still be a bum on a pitch in terms of being effective. Because when we're dealing with this high level of football, I need guys who can help me win. If you pass the eye test, great. But the most important thing, more than anything in this high level of football, where we want to win a UCL, we want to win a World Cup, we want to win an AFCON, a Copa America, a Euros, an Asian Cup. When we want to win those trophies, I need winners. The eye test isn't enough. You may be shocked. In my view, Bale didn't pass the eye test. Shocker. Shocker. Bale didn't pass the eye test for me. But he was extremely effective. He was extremely effective. You see, the thing about the eye test is it's like a nice icing on the cake. I'll put it to you like this. Would you rather fail the eye test and be a winner for your team, or pass the eye test and fail to help your team win? I'd rather be the former. Because when the legacy ends, you can have your YouTube clips and your highlights and everything. Legacies are built on trophies. Legacies are built on moments. So for all those guys with a higher eye test score than Bale, most of those guys never had a bicycle kick in a UCL final. Most of them did it. So just from my point of view of how I viewed it, I don't think he passed the eye test when I just look at the fullness of his game as a footballer. But it doesn't matter. The eye test is just a particular concept. But the bottom line is, can you help me win? So let me come back to your boy now. I think he just about passes the eye test. Looking at his game, studying his game, he just about passes it, but not with flying colors. Not with flying colors. But I've seen enough of his game to say, okay, 65, 66, potentially 67%, not too high. There are guys that pass high. Yamal much higher. Felix much higher. There are like Pedri, Musiala, Pedri, Musiala, Yamal, much higher. Like Vini, much higher. Rodrigo, much higher. Those guys I feel pass the eye test a lot more higher than he does. But guys, this is what we have to accept. We have to accept this. He's 20. He's 20. And what is, again, legacies are built on winners. Legacies are built on moments, golden moments. Like that goal that Messi scored in the World Cup final, it happened. But who cares? It was potentially the winning goal. And if Mbappe hadn't scored that penalty and Argentina won 3-2, Messi did. Guys, you know what this channel is about? It's like, if you guys don't know what the channel is about, guys, come on, guys, you know what we're about. Gid. Gets it done. Gid. And the thing about Gid is, when we're dealing on the highest level, it doesn't matter how. Gid. Get it done. And this guy, because let's rewind. I didn't think he was ready to go to Real Madrid. I thought this move was too early for him because I didn't believe that. I said, well, he's talented, but I didn't believe that. I didn't believe that this dude, who was talented, I didn't believe this dude was talented enough for Real Madrid, and I thought the platform would be too big for him. And my fear was he's going to come, he moved too early, doesn't work out, probably has to go to Liverpool. What I said, you know what? Stay at Dortmund or have a detour at the Premier League, then go to Real Madrid when you're like 24 or 25. Because remember, Cristiano didn't go when he was 20, and many other guys didn't go when they were this young. So I said, this is too much. But him going was like, wow, you're betting against yourself. And guys, let's keep it a stack. See, this is why we have to be real. Let's keep it a stack. Many of us didn't think he'd make this impact. And I cannot remember many players of this age with this price tag who has made an impact like this on his team. Because you have to, that's why context is key. This kid is fearless. And for someone this young, playing at the biggest club in the world, I repeat, shout out to all of your clubs. Mine as well. Shout out to all of your clubs. There is no bigger platform than Real Madrid. There is no bigger pressure cooker than Real Madrid. There is no stage larger with more expectation, and there is no shirt heavier than the Real Madrid jersey. There isn't. It's the biggest club in the world. Okay, guys, I speak in UCL. Okay, so look at the UCLs, the biggest club in the world. There's expectation. It is sink or swim. And this kid at 20 was like, I'm ready. No. I don't need time. See, Kamavinga, okay, he needs time. Vinny, he needs time. From match one, game one, he's like, no, I'm ready. My team needs me. I'm here to win. Oh, we need a winner? What's up? I'm there. So that character and that confidence and that belief is amazing. So context is key. I don't think he's as technically gifted as Yamal. I don't think he's as technically gifted as Musiala, as Vini, as Rodrigo. I don't think so. But in terms of a mentality, I am amazed at this kid's mentality because I was one of those that said, I don't think this is going to work out. This is too early for you, bro. Stay at Dortmund. I am shocked he's made this kind of an impact. So what you can't deny is this kid's ridiculous mentality and confidence in himself. It's amazing. It is truly amazing. And it goes back to the point I was making. Guys, this is the high level football. It's about winning. It's about winning. You know? So, because, put it to you like this. As of right now, I have a Musiala, a Yamal, a Jude Bellingham, a Vini, I have all these guys. And they tell me, who would you pick if you want to win a game? Put everything on one side. You can only pick one player, and this is a player who you believe can help you win. Not play well, not look good, help you win. I'm choosing Jude Bellingham. Because I believe this guy is going to somehow make a play to help me win. And it's about winning. You see, yes, of course we want to be entertained. Like, you see, if I want to be entertained and I want that testing and Salino, oh, give me Yamal, give me Musiala. But if I'm a manager for Real Madrid, and I know that if I don't deliver, I'll be sacked, and the fans expect me to win, not to win, Jude Bellingham, help me win this game. Now, if you can play well and everything, cool, but help me win this game. So we have to be fair here, guys. We've got to be fair here. We've got to give this guy his flowers because I'm sorry. A lot of us, me included, thought he'd fail. A lot of us, me included, thought that this is too early for him. And he's proving all of us wrong. No, he's proven us wrong as of now. So if he, let's say, becomes a break and goes trash, okay. But as of right now, with the games he's played, he has proven us wrong. 3 times he's come up with the winning goal when his team has needed it. No more Benzema. Modric is old. Kroos needs an Izima frame. We know we can't rely on Joselu. So this guy who isn't a goal scorer, isn't a striker, is like, oh, my team needs me. I'm going to find a way to get a goal. Good. So put the eye test to one side. Put the techniques to one side. I never said he's a higher eye test guy. I never said he's the Yamal. I never said, oh my God, look at he's the new Messi, new Neymar. I never said that. But what I'm going to say, and what you are all going to accept is this kid's winning mentality, character, is pretty impressive for someone so young. And he's 20. Okay, see, if it's 26, 27, okay, how much can you get better if you're 26 or 27? 26 or 27, you're leveling out. He's 20. So he can improve. He can get better. And I'm seeing stuff in his game where, I'm seeing him get past the man. I'm seeing him make that pass. I'm seeing him play that vision. I'm seeing him play that ball through. I can see his understanding. I can see elements of where, this guy can take his game to the next level here. You see, so some guys younger than him are pretty much already advanced, which was what Mbappe was about. Because Mbappe was like, wow, he's very advanced. But guys can improve. Guys can get better. So 100% he's not fully technically there, fully technically refined, which is why I said, no, he's no Zidane, relax, he's no Zidane. And he'll never be Zidane because Zidane is one of the most gifted players of all time and he doesn't need to be. Let him be him. As I say, Jude Bellingham, let him be him. But yeah, so please let's just accept this. This kid's mentality is amazing. Greater tests lie ahead. Tougher opponents lie ahead. And there are many defenders and many teams that want to shut this down, be like, no, let's break this down. I cannot wait for El Clasico. And I cannot wait for when things get realer in the UCL. Second round, potential quarter, potential semi. But as of right now, he could become a brick. He could become trash. He could lose form. He could become really bad for the rest of the season. But as of right now, or when I'm recording this video, and what he's done so far, and what we predicted for him, give him his flowers. Because that is the fair thing to do.